out there already, Michelle.
Yeah, we are talking about the heat indices, but really it's just the temperatures themselves under this ridge of high pressure. And we want to make sure, everyone is staying safe. Of course, we have that heat advisory for folks out there. That's going to be in effect until about 8 o'clock. And we expect to see another one issued for tomorrow as well. National Weather Service will issue these, within 12 to about 36 hours from the event itself. But right now until 8 o'clock, we're under a heat advisory. Temperatures 95 in Mount Airy, 93 in North Wilkesboro. We're at 93 in High Point too. And looking at the extreme concerns, we've got extreme heat warnings for folks up in parts of Kentucky, parts of Virginia, and we may see that here too. We're going to have to wait and see, but the criteria right now for a heat index running anywhere from 100 to about 109. And so the folks under that heat advisory includes the northern Piedmont, the foothills, and the Triad. Mountains right now below that threshold. Fortunately, they're in the upper 80s to near 90 today. Potential impacts of high heat though and humidity can of course cause the heat illness. We do expect to need that air conditioning. It's not something we can acclimate to if we're just simply outdoors too long. Even if we're not exercising, you can be exposed to the heat, and that's a stress on your body. So if you have underlying health conditions, the young kids, the older folks, I might be included in that group. I've never been able to adjust to the heat terribly well coming from central New York area, but now we've got those temperatures in the 90s, 90 degrees in Burlington at this hour. You feel more like the lower 100s, 105 in Greensboro, 102 in Winston-Salem, 104 in Burlington to 106 in Asheboro. So you see that we already feel like the low 90s actually in parts of the mountains. So 92 in Sparta, 93 in Galax. So even there, folks can experience some heat-related illnesses. If you're outside too long, you're not able to keep cool or hydrate well enough. So dangerous heat is building, 100 degrees possible over the next couple of afternoons. We've got you at least at 98 degrees. Not surprised to see 99 to 100 today even. And then the impacts start to drop off after 8 o'clock. So once the sun angle changes and the sun sets closer to 9, we've got those temperatures that should start to drop into the 80s, but it's going to take some time. 98 degrees today in the foothills at least, and that wind out of the east to northeast, and not much of it. We've got a very light wind, so this is not helping to mix up the air. We have the moisture in place and the humidity. You'll feel like the mid 90s at times today. We're watching the precipitable water to see what we have to wring out of the clouds in terms of storm chances. Right now, we still have that zone where we've got enough to work with. If we could just get those storms going, thunderstorms for Friday look to nudge closer to the mountains. So we'll be under a marginal risk in a few areas as we get up into Ashe and Watauga counties, and then kind of north and east as we head up into parts of Virginia and the mid-Atlantic. But it looks like most of Saturday should stay out of the severe zone. We just have a pop-up storm here or there, and anything that we could get to bring in some rain would be really welcome. Here's the look at the hour-by-hour forecast. It looks very spotty in nature when it comes to clouds even. So one of the reasons that we're also expecting this heat, the high heat, we just don't have a lot to work with when it comes to moisture or cloud cover to provide shade. We've got a pop-up storm possible maybe as we get you into your late Friday. We'd expect more of that to develop in the mountains, so lifting some of that moisture there. Here's that 7-day forecast, folks. You can see that we've got triple digits for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're anticipating big impacts from the heat all the way through the weekend, especially over the hot 4th of July holiday.